It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, February 26, 2019. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Warren R. Powell, 69 of Muleshoe, passed away on Thursday, February the 14th at Covenant Hospital in Plainview. He was born February the 19th, 1948, to David A. Powell and Phyllis M. Pollock Powell of Huntington, Pennsylvania. Warren served for over 20 years in the U.S. Air Force and was a Vietnam vet, and then went to work for the U.S. Postal Service before retiring. He was a member of the Calvary Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. He loved playing guitar, was a do-it-yourselfer, loved the outdoors, and was willing to help anyone. Warren is survived by his wife, Mary E. McAteer Powell, and children and their spouses, Melvin and Gina, Mike and BJ, and Monica, along with numerous grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Please keep the Powell family on your prayer list today. Again, Warren Powell, 69 of Muleshoe, died on Thursday, February the 14th at Covenant Hospital in Plainview.
Funeral services for Mary Jo Burge, 86, formerly of Muleshoe, who moved from this community not long ago, is scheduled for 11 o'clock on Friday morning at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, where her pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor, will officiate. She was very active in the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Sudan Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Mary Jo Burge died on Friday, February the 22nd in Littleton, Colorado, where she had moved to be near her family. She was born here in Bailey County, May the 23rd, 1932, to Harold Edgar and Lillian Hazel Terrell Reeder. Born in a dugout in the Fairview community, Mary Jo attended first the Fairview schools and then Muleshoe High School. Her passion was nursing. As a teen, she trained in the nursing programs at Amherst and Littlefield hospitals. As a nurse's aide, she spent her life caring for and serving others. Mary Jo loved serving, and also she loved her community as well. Whether it be fixing hair at the Parkview Nursing Care Center or serving coffee or donuts for the residents there, helping at the Heritage Foundation thrift shop, and also delivering Meals on Wheels and serving in her church on different committees. Mary Jo devoted her time in service to the community that she loved so very much. What spare time she did have, she spent at the Oneida Wagnon Senior Citizen Center, exercising, playing games, and enjoying the fellowship of her many friends. Mary Jo Burge is survived by her sons, Harold and Aaron Hargett, her daughter, Joetta Stewart, and 3 granddaughters, Brittany Kilgore, Rebecca Hargett, and April Stewart. 4 grandsons, Colin Hargett, Zachary Stewart, Joshua Hargett, and Josiah Hargett. 4 great-grandsons, Tyler Griffin, Tristan Hargett, Peyton Hargett, and Preston Stewart. She was preceded in death by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Harold Edgar Hargett, and also many other relatives, 3 brothers, Everett Lee, H.E., and also Ivan Reeder, 2 sisters, Margaret Joyce Reeder and Dorothy Bowers, 3 sons, Justin, Robert Glenn, and Davy Hargett, 1 daughter, Marie Hargett, and a grandson, Addison Stewart, and her husband, Harold Burge. Please remember all of the family of Mary Jo Burge in your prayers. The family suggests memorials be sent to either the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center here in Muleshoe or the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe or your favorite charity. Online condolences can be sent to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, the funeral service for Mary Jo Burge, 86, formerly a longtime resident of Muleshoe, will be held on Friday morning at 11 o'clock at the First Baptist Church with her pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor. The burial will be in the Sudan Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Mary Jo Burge was elected in 1997 as our Mrs. Santa here on Channel 6. K&K Pharmacy now brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, it was a wild start to the weekend, if you remember correctly, a few days ago. As Friday night, just before midnight, it started to really rain here in the Muleshoe area, and we got 3/10 of an inch of rain here at Channel 6. The Mesonet station got 32 1/100 of an inch of rain, mainly early Saturday morning right after midnight. Friona got 45 1/100 of an inch of rain. Dimmitt got 37 1/100 of an inch of rain. Amherst 28 1/100 of an inch of rain. The Earth Mesonet site, which is just sitting in a field next to Tolk Plant, got 23 1/100 of an inch of rain, and Morton got 22 1/100 of an inch of rain. Then around 4 a.m. Saturday morning, a light snow fell, and it quickly blew off and melted off Saturday morning, and the wind got crazy. We had a peak wind gust of 52 miles per hour Saturday early, and as the day went on, though, it sort of calmed down and became a pretty nice day toward the end of the day on Saturday. Really nice days on Sunday. The high was 58, the low was 15, and then on Monday yesterday, the high all the way up to 70 degrees, and the low was 21. Looking at our forecast for today, for Tuesday, sunny, high near 72 degrees, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Increasing clouds tonight with a low around 38 degrees. West-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then partly sunny on Wednesday, high near 67 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north-northeast Wednesday afternoon, partly cloudy. Wednesday night, low around 31. Sunny on Thursday, high near 68 degrees. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, then mostly clear Thursday night, low around 38. Increasing clouds again on Friday, high around 74 degrees, and then breezy conditions in the afternoon with a west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour as the day goes on. Friday night, mostly cloudy, low around 29. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast after midnight Friday night. Saturday, partly sunny and colder, high only around 45 degrees. East-northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southeast Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low around 21. And repeating our forecast for today on Tuesday, high near 72 degrees and sunny conditions today. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing clouds Tuesday night, low around 38, partly sunny on Wednesday, high near 67 degrees. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then becoming north-northeast Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low around 31. Sunny on Thursday, high near 68. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 38. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, we want to mention once again that the cable TV service that has served the Muleshoe area since 1959 will be shut down this coming Thursday, February the 28th. So if you're watching us on the cable and hearing this Muletrain on the cable service and you don't have any other way to get us, please call my cell phone at 806-566-5881 as we'll try to figure out some other way that you can get Channel 6, and I'd be more than glad to talk to you and come to your house and help you out. We are going to put kiosk TVs in the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center at Main and Avenue D, also in the community room at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex, and in the West Sunroom at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, where the Channel 6 content will always be updated and available there in those three places to our senior citizens. And of course, we'll continue broadcasting just like we have for nearly a decade now on our website, muleshoetv.com. Our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, where all the content is free of charge on demand anytime you want to get it. Also, you can catch us on our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe, and also our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. All of the content we do is free of charge on demand on all those places, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our website, muleshoetv.com, day or night. Now, we've reached out to Merlin Neal. Haven't heard back from him yet about the history of Muleshoe Antenna, but we found a really great history in the Tales and Trails history book for Bailey County. It says Muleshoe Antenna Company, which was the first cable company here in Muleshoe, was incorporated on February the 4th, 1959. The original incorporators were J.W. Irwin Jr., Lois M. Irwin, David W. Irwin, and Irwin Sharp. The company was formed to build a cable TV system in Muleshoe. It was a new way of getting better pictures for people with TV sets. The concept was to build a big master antenna and serve everyone in town with the signals for a fee. The idea was so new to everyone that the original incorporators had a difficult time in getting anyone to invest in their enterprise. J.W. Irwin Jr. worked for R&R Electronics, and he came to Muleshoe often to see Harvey Bass, who had, of course, Harvey Bass Appliance here in town. J.W. asked Harvey to invest in the enterprise and see if any of his friends would also invest. J.W. wanted to get as many of the local people to invest as he could. There were 23 original stockholders. Some of those local stockholders were W.Q. Casey, Pull Insurance Agency, Irving St. Clair, Harvey and Murray Bass, Howard and Melzine Elliott, T.W. and Ona Berry, Joe Riggins, W.Q. Casey, and Joe Riggins. W.Q. Casey, Howard Elliott, and T.W. Berry all served as presidents for the corporation over the years. Howard was president for 7 years, T.W. Berry for 4 years, and W.Q. Casey was president for 2 years. In 1966, Merlin Neal was hired as the manager and was later allowed to buy shares in the corporation. Merlin was manager from 1966 to 1988. He served as the corporation as president for 2 years, and Muleshoe Antenna Company was sold to Mission Cable on July the 29th, 1988. And it was here in business in Muleshoe for 29 years, and again started the first cable TV service in 1959, and that will end this Thursday on February the 28th, 2019. Of course, the local corporation out of Amarillo that owns the local cable service is going to launch a streaming internet TV service. Gil-Am Advertising Channel 6 will not be available on that service, but the cable will shut down as of Thursday. And a really interesting look at our history of Muleshoe Antenna Company and how the cable started here in town. It lasted until 1988, and of course Mission Cable bought it. It was a really good service there for probably around a decade, and then Mission Cable sold, and it has changed hands numerous times over the past 15 years or so, and will now be shut down as of this Thursday, February the 28th. Again, call me if I can help you at all. Access Channel 6 in your home. 806-566-5881. Again, will be available on a TV set in a kiosk setting that sits and rotates all our current content in the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex in their community room, and in the West Sunroom at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Mom also just mentioned some things to me that we want to add in here in the history. We went on the air on Channel 6 on the cable system after moving over from the radio. On May the 12th, 1980 was our first day to broadcast on Muleshoe Antenna Company, Channel 6. And Mom remembers that on the board still was Melzine Elliott and Ona Berry, and of course the manager at that time, and very helpful in us and instrumental in us getting on the cable was Merlin Neal. And of course the most important person there, especially at first, was Jack Reynolds, as he was the one that understood the way all the technical things behind the scenes worked and got us seamlessly on the air on Channel 6. When Mission Cable, we also might want to add, purchased the Muleshoe Antenna in 1988. Along with it came several other of the cable systems in surrounding towns, including Sudan, Earth, and Amherst, and Mission Cable immediately there in the late 80s expanded Channel 6 into all three of those communities.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Liao's, pure yummy goodness. They have cheese, 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 and more cheese. Mexican food is tested to the limits once you get into Liao's. Come to 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas to get the best Tex-Mex from around the world.
Brand new at Tattered Tumbleweed pocket cross stones in several different inspirational designs. Also check out the new shipment of bejeweled pins, which customers always love giving as gifts, now in at 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe. Come see Gina's new Cactus Corner, and on the other side of the store, her new Cotton Corner. Tattered now has in a great new selection of women's hats, t-shirts, jewelry, and a beautiful group of new kimonos. Assorted stone coasters, along with new 17-ounce ceramic double-walled cups which come in collectible decorated boxes. Tattered Tumbleweed can give you instant relief from aches and pains with the microwavable hot packs. Warmies for the little ones teething in your life, which are microwavable, or put them in the freezer. See the great new Ariat tennis shoes for women and Ariat Spitfires for the men. And don't forget, new men's shirts arrive daily at Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Call 806-272-MULE.
Muleshoe Mules baseball team won both of their games on 10-run rules, both Stinnett and Dalhart on Saturday here in Muleshoe. So congratulations to the Mules baseball team. Now, there is a change in the schedule. New Deal is still playing boys basketball in the playoffs, so our game with them for Tuesday night has been canceled. Muleshoe will travel to Stinnett and play West Texas High School in Stinnett on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and that will be the varsity team only going to Stinnett to play on Tuesday. Muleshoe Area Hospital District will have a meeting of the Board of Directors on Thursday in the dining room of the hospital at 6 o'clock. They will, among the items on the agenda, have an open forum, cancel the election for May. They will also hear financial and statistical reports, MAHD insurance renewal presented by Sanford and Tatum Insurance Company, and there will be administrative reports also before they adjourn, according to Jody Vidana, who is the administrative assistant at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. On Thursday night at Muleshoe High School, they will have Fine Arts Night to Shine, and we will certainly be there to video film the highlights of that Muleshoe Fine Arts Night to Shine. It will be brought to you here on Channel 6 and also on our website and our other platform medias by McDonald's of Muleshoe, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Terry Burton Service Center, Barrett Potato Farms, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance, and Julie DeBruin, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Leal's Tortilla Factory, First Bank of Muleshoe, Lance Insurance of Sudan, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Randall Field CPA firm here in Muleshoe, Muleshoe ISD, AIM Bank, Precure Electric, and Muleshoe Area Medical Center. They will be bringing you the highlights of the Fine Arts Night to Shine here on Channel 6 and other platform medias. Now, also on Tuesday, the Muleshoe golf team will be playing here in Muleshoe, and at 2 o'clock, the tennis team will leave for a tennis meet in Clovis. Also on Tuesday, the varsity softball team will play in Floydada, and that will be at 5 o'clock, and the JV softball team will play also in Floydada at 6:30.
Be aware that the traffic through the crossroads over the railroad tracks here in Muleshoe. Our construction is occurring. They started on Friday, and if everything goes as planned, they will finish up this coming Friday, March the 1st. And weather permitting, of course, and you will have to detour all around the crossroads over the railroad tracks in Muleshoe area through the end of this week. You can see pictured on MuleshoeTV.com on the front page of our website, also rotating in our Muletrain news program. The Muleshoe High School band students that participated in the Region 16 instrumental solo and ensemble competition this past Saturday, February the 24th, at Coronado High School in Lubbock. Kenton Hasselhoff, Keenan Puckett, Ethan Clapp-Gonzalez, Garrett Sims, and Alaric Hernandez. The MHS Clarinet Ensemble that participated as well earned a superior rating on a Class 1 piece, and they will be advancing to state. They are Israel Vasquez, Brandon Ramirez, Camila Platas, and Arisabel Aviles. So congratulations to these students going to state. In the MHS Clarinet Ensemble, they received a superior rating and will move on to state. See them pictured on our website and in the Muletrain today. A big congratulations goes out to Muleshoe native Jill McCall as the Midland ISD School Board of Trustees approved a recommendation of Jill McCall as the school district's new Executive Director of Student Services during its board meeting recently on February the 19th. Jill has a deep teaching and administrative experience. She has worked in education for 20 years and enjoys the everyday challenges it brings. She spent 9 years in the classroom, 11 years in administration, curriculum, and federal programs at the district level. She worked in schools of various sizes to develop her expertise. She is currently the Director of Federal Programs and Curriculum at Olton ISD. Of course, Jill Foster McCall is the daughter of Jane Foster, longtime school teacher here in the Muleshoe schools, and Jane is now over in Portales, Jane Calton. Anyway, Jill graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1992. She began her teaching career back here at MISD. After graduating from Eastern New Mexico University, she holds a Master of Educational Administration degree from ENMU. Jill brings a tremendous body of work to the position, says Superintendent Orlando Riddick. Her sound knowledge and skills will drive the momentum of student services in a positive direction. Of course, Jill is married to a Muleshoe native as well, Kip McCall, and they have 3 children. So congratulations to Jill Foster McCall as she has been hired as the Executive Director of Student Services for the Midland Independent School District. The Muleshoe Police Department and Muleshoe Municipal Court will participate in a statewide warrant roundup beginning this Saturday, March the 2nd through March the 9th. The Muleshoe Police Department, along with area and regional law enforcement agencies from across the state of Texas, will be conducting a statewide warrant roundup for Class C offenses from March 2nd through March the 9th. Class C offenses are traffic-related or a similar degree of offense. Muleshoe Police Department will be joining other law enforcement agencies in the area to serve outstanding warrants. If you believe you have an outstanding warrant or unpaid tickets, contact the municipal court before you are greeted by law enforcement at your residence or place of employment. For more information, call either the Muleshoe Police, 806-272-4569, or the Muleshoe Municipal Court at 806-272-7452, and that warrant roundup goes from March 2nd through March the 9th.
We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Mention you heard about it in this ad and take 50% off stainless steel Yeti 10, 20, and 30 ounce low balls or tumbler cups, along with the Yeti Colster to keep your canned drinks cold now at Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. Get in today for this great deal while supplies last. Take advantage of the manager's special, a two-piece brush set, only $8.77. Fry & Cox's entire selection of heritage chalk paints are marked down now 50% off. Check out the new fun and colorful badge reels new at Fry & Cox. Ratchet tie-down cargo straps in now in 1 and 2 inch widths and 10, 15, and 27-foot lengths. Don't forget to ship where you shop as Fry & Cox ships via UPS. So come on down to 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. And don't forget, take 50% off any stainless steel Yeti 10, 20, or 30 ounce stainless steel cups, along with the Yeti Colster, by mentioning that you heard it in this ad while supplies last at Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas.
Five Area Telephone Cooperative's 62nd annual meeting will be held Tuesday night at 5:30 at the Bailey County Coliseum here in Muleshoe. Muleshoe ISD is holding a special election to fill the unexpired term for District 5, previously held by Carol Precure. The deadline for filing will be 5 o'clock on Monday, March the 4th, and you file with Zana Carpenter at the City Hall here in Muleshoe. Muleshoe High School class of 2019 project graduation, and you are needed to help. Parents of Muleshoe High School class of 2019 need your help and to make this project graduation safe, fun, and memorable for all the MHS graduates. Your donation will help with the expenses of transportation, location, food, and gifts for all the graduates after graduation on May the 17th. This will be a parent-sponsored, non-alcohol, drug-free event. You can send your contributions to Project Graduation 2019 in care of Sharon Johnson, 514 West Avenue G, here in Muleshoe, and the zip code is 79347. Also, if you need further information, you can call 806 315-0366. The fourth grade patriotic music program, Freedom, will be held in the Carrymore Auditorium of Muleshoe High School on Tuesday, March the 5th at 1:45, according to Susan White, and everyone is certainly welcome. The second grade PE program at Dillman Elementary School will be held on Thursday, March the 7th at 6 o'clock at the Watson Junior High School gym. Your nominations are now being sought for the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. You can nominate the Man of the Year, the Woman of the Year, Employee of the Year, Business of the Year, Ag Family of the Year, and Youth of the Year. And you turn your nominations in to the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce office, and that is located right next to the National Mule Memorial. On your prayer list, please remember Sherry and David Jenkins, who have moved already to San Antonio to assisted living. Tanya Crawford, Marshall Head, who is at UMC in Lubbock with pneumonia. Please remember Marshall Head in your prayers, and also his wife, Ann. Evelyn Riley, Susan Kirby, who is in Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock. Cheryl Morris. Tom Jings, we're glad to report, has been able to go home to his home in Lubbock. J.W. and Gloria Harrington have moved to Lubbock to assisted living. Sally Ellis, Larry Combs, Leonardo Avilas, who had his leg amputated at the end of last year. Also, please remember Warren Givens in your prayers. And please remember also Carrie John Schuster, Ruby Green. She is home from the hospital. Ted and Ruth Tucker, Earl Behrens, Keith Kegley, husband of Deanne Box Kegley, and Ruby Ward, Charles Mayhew, Ramon Gillian, Mia Reyna, Joe and Donald Phelps, Kathy Wilson. Also remember in your prayers these families who have lost loved ones recently. The family of Mary Jo Bird, the family of Nunzio Caliandro, the family of Sally Helen Barra, the family of Warren Powell, the family of Anna Copeland, the family of Mike Hahn, the family of Marie Goforth, the family of Robert Breedlove, and the family of Avelina Madrid.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain on our website, free of charge, on demand, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Every once in a while, maybe at a museum, you might find an old dugout, but a woman in Borger actually lived in one. We'll hear from her in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I was born in a dugout in Woods County, Oklahoma.
Bernice Bergen of Borger.
You can't even see where it is anymore now. We went by there a while back. Granddad sort of homesteaded up there. We had a big snowstorm.
Dugouts were pretty common back then.
My aunt and uncle had a dugout on farther east of where the folks were. You don't see them anymore. I think there's one down here in Canyon, but then it's sort of been restored, but the banks are all caved in up there now, and you can't hardly tell where it once was.
The earthen walls didn't have much cover.
The way I remembered, it had just muslin walls, sheets or muslin, whatever.
The dugout was made by removing part of an earthen bank.
They just took logs and built it across and then sodded over it, It was just a sod roof. Soddy, I think a lot of them call them soddies.
That is home sweet home, boy.
That's home sweet home.
Her dugout was 10 by 12 feet.
It was just one big room. It faced the west.
There was a front door.
2 windows in front. That's all we had. Just those 2 in front. That was the only way we could get light in there. It was dark. I'm sure they must have had the old kerosene lamps. I've got one at home that the folks had.
All her clothing was made by hand.
All those scraps were saved. Serge and wool scraps and that sort of thing. Saved them all, and Mom would cut them then into squares or piece them together and make a bed cover. I was sewing before I ever got in school or high school or anything like that. The teacher used to get so mad at me because, well, Mom did it this way.
She has made quilts all her life.
If I could get a needle and thread, I was happy.
Sometimes people mispronounce her name.
They want to put Bernice, and I had a friend my age she spelled hers Bernice, but it was I-E-C-E. It was spelled niece. Mine is Bernice.
Bernice Bergen of Borger. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the sound of Texas, now in its 50th year.